Right, folks, good morning. I look like I'm stuck in the headlights because June keeps banging on that the videos are too dark. Now I have got the sun factor block of 50 on.
You can see your ring piece in your glasses.
Do people want to see my ring piece? That is the question. So, as you have seen from the thumbnail and the thumb title, the thumbnail has not yet been taken, but I here have got a box of goodies. Hey? I here have got a box of goodies. Now, back in the 70s when I was a child, when June was a child and June was all innocent, there were sweets out and about. I've already opened the sellotape.
Oh.
There were sweets out and about that you can't really get now. Fuck me, I've got to turn that light down because I am that fucking bright. Minus.
Told you, I can see your ring piece. That's too low.
There you go, that'll do you. That'll do you, folks. So, I did a video the other day of food of our childhood where I recreated a pickled onion and jam sandwich that I used to eat as a child. Apparently somebody left me a message and said that their dad used to eat pickled onion and jam sandwiches.
Ireland.
Yeah, somebody in Ireland. Potato! And their dad used to eat it and it brought back memories for him. So, me doing things like that, this is what I love doing about YouTube. It's just little things where I set off a spark. So anyway, what I am going to actually do, folks, I'm going to try and get rid of this cough that I've had for a good couple of weeks now. And this cough actually stopped me recording for 4 days.
Yeah, we've both been struck down with a lurgy, haven't we? It's a good one.
It's a good one. Anyway, so I'm going to do a few other things of food of our childhood. I've actually got a tiramisu. Is it tiramisu?
Yeah.
Tiramisu in the fridge. Now, obviously, I've not cooked it.
I tell you what, can you remember those, talking of like trifly things, can you remember those where the lions, little trifles in a square box that you used to get in the 70s, they were frozen?
Yeah, and they got like little lumps of fruit in there.
Yeah. And I used to love eating them frozen.
See, that's all gone now, folks. It's all gone. So anyway, I thought I'm going to do some more food of the 70s, more food of our childhood.
And we might do some more cooking, might we?
We're going to do some more cooking because we've actually got a book.
As recommended by Wonder from Scott and Wonder's World.
Yeah, they've done this. There's some really good recipes in there, so hopefully we're going to do a few more cooking things. So, I've lost my thread, June.
Sweets.
Yeah, sweets. So I'm going to do a few more food of our childhood, but as I was thinking of what to do with the food of the childhood, in fact, I've actually got a sandwich I'm going to do for Bootneck when I do the Bootneck podcast on Monday. Don't know when that'll be out though. So I'm trying to remember back of what we used to eat. And anyway, I was looking through eBay the other day, buying stuff for Gingy's Mini to get that all nice.
Was it eBay or Amazon?
No, this was that. Anyway, I was looking at one of these fucking sites, and I come across retro sweets, and I thought, what the fuck, June, looking like bloody the lion on the MGM. Just looking through my ring piece.
Well, I can't see you.
No, so I found these retro sweets. Now I don't think they're actually packaged completely. This is the box, and I love the box because the box is like the Beano and the Dandy.
Strip,
yeah. The Beano, I'm surprised. Well, I don't think the Beano you can actually still buy it as. I know it's still being made, and I think it's online, but they probably. I can remember seeing something about the Beano where they're no longer called Fatty, they call him Frank because a fatty
Spot can't be Spot.
Yeah, because it's offensive and people are a little bit big boned, a little bit. You might take offence of it. Stop eating so much fucking food, then. You won't be called fatty. Eat less and move more. Logic. And Jude's going, calm down, because when you do that, people don't like it.
Yeah, people think you're insane.
I am insane. I am completely insane. I am insane. One day you'll find out why I'm insane. So, what it is then, folks, we've bought these retro sweets off Amazon. So we're going to go through a few. And here we are, look. Retro sweets. There's loads in here. It cost £16 for all this. And let's go for it then, Judy baby.
Yeah, I've got a brother-in-law who always likes that sort of thing for Christmas, doesn't he?
He does, yes. So, go on then, June, tuck in.
I'm going to have a flying saucer.
Are you?
Yeah. These are a favourite of one of my nephews.
Yeah.
He loves these.
So these are basically lumps of.
It's actually rice paper, isn't it, with sherbet inside?
Yeah, I mean, perhaps kids of nowadays do actually see these and they buy them, but these were brilliant in the day, weren't they?
You used to go and buy the quarter in the sweet shop.
Or no, around my grandma's in Colville, on Charnwood Street, there's a shop and it's still there, and you could go by, and I think you actually could buy them on the individual thing. Now it's just paper.
Sherbet inside.
With lumps of sherbet.
See if the Trudel wants one.
He'll just take it into his bed.
He's not like the last dude, Lizzie, he's a bit...
What you got there, Junie baby?
Well, they're not called sweet cigarettes anymore, but sweet cigarettes.
Yeah, these, back in the day, you could actually buy packets of 10. And Scott will be liking that because it's all Batman and stuff.
You've got some stickers in that one.
Oh, we've got stickers. We've got some stickers. I know you could get, back in the day, you get the stickers and you'd have to wet your arm, put the transfer on, wet the transfer, and then it'd look like you got a tattoo. Not a little midget man out of a 1980s...
Fantasy Island?
Yeah, not him.
Oh.
But, you know, like a tattoo.
Come on then, let's have a sweet cigarette.
Okay, and then...
Remember all the kids used to walk around
Yeah,
with, because you had a red end.
You used to have, yeah. At the end of it, you had red, so it looked like it was a lit cigarette, and kids used to like walk around like this. And they're like, oh, I'm smoking a fag. Don't they? You do.
No, not the same.
They're too hard, aren't they?
Too hard. Candy sticks or sweet cigarettes were soft.
Yeah.
Like chewy.
These are hard. They have got the same taste, but they're just hard, aren't they?
Perhaps need to be left out.
Yeah. Well, it did.
You see, this is another thing. You should buy by the quarter, so they're probably softened in the sweet jars in the sweet shop.
No, you got them in a 6-pack.
Yeah, but you could buy. Yeah, but you could actually buy them in.
A bit like you could buy fags back in the day.
Don't know.
You could go into the actual shop and ask the newsagent, "Can I have like 2 B&H?" And they'd break a packet and sell you the fags.
Would they? I know my mum used to say that during the war they used to sell them.
Yeah.
I think they used to have you'd be able to buy packets of 5 as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're not bad. Taste the same, like you say.
These are great, these are. You don't get no... There's no nicotine, there's no smell, there's no nothing. It's great. And then you don't put it out on the floor and litter the place, you just eat it. Right.
Oh, my favourite. No, I'd seen the Bazooka and it's got a tattoo in it.
Was it?
Yeah, but I've lost it. I've ripped it, I think. So that was Bazooka chewing gum or bubble gum.
Now, back in the day, I've actually found a picture on this thing called Instagram, and I've lost it. Oh well. Curly Wurlies were only 3p. Terry Thomas. Terry Scott. Terry and Scott. Terry Scott used to do it, wasn't it? Terry Thomas was the ding dong.
Terry Scott, and he had a wife called June.
June, yeah. That's where I got your name from, isn't it?
It is.
So, Curly Wurlies were really good, but they've shrunk in size. Curly Wurlies were about 3 foot fucking long, weren't they, when we were kids?
Now, chew that. My teeth might fall out if I do it. I think this is a tattoo. Let me have a look. That's not the tattoo, is it? You used to get a... You spoil everything.
Yeah. In this now, you get how to draw Oh, did you see that and think that was the Bazooka?
No, that was the Bazooka. That is actually Bazooka, look.
All right.
Remember these?
Oh yeah. Come out, June.
I'm surprised it's still on an elastic.
Yeah.
Is it still on an elastic? Oh, I can't open it. Can you open it? Haven't you blew a bubble?
Blew me bubble, it turned me fucking tongue glue. So, I can remember these, yeah, because...
Oh, there is actually another Bazooka in there.
Yeah, alright.
Health and safety ain't gone mad.
Yeah.
They're on an elastic, and you used to wear them round your neck,
Yeah.
and chew them, and you used to end up with a sticky neck.
You'd have like a Tide mark round your neck because you'd suck them, you wouldn't
It won't go over your big fat head, will it? Yeah, it will. And then you'd eat them like that.
Yeah. And then what you do is you put them down again while you were playing football. And you'd have like a colour line round here. Like where,
Sticky.
yeah. Sticky neck.
And all the wazzies used to come after you.
Yeah. And all the flies and everything be around you. Right, so I can blow a bubble.
You've not chewed it enough. Because you used to be able to get them massive.
Yeah, you could. Well, you'd have about
But
three,
they don't,
wouldn't you?
yeah, they don't seem as big though.
Yeah, but we're bigger, aren't we?
Yeah, not that much bigger. What we're going to go for next?
On. Get down, Tweedle. Right, we're having a look out.
You've got to really chew it. You've got to chew all the flavour out of it before you can... I used to be the king of bubbles.
Yeah, it don't seem to have the same...
Elasticity.
Yeah. I thought you were going to kiss that over you, yeah? Right, what else have we got? Now, Curly Wurly. Now this, like I said...
It's not even that wide, is it?
No, look at it. Now, no doubt there's some of you out there that will blame Brexit for the Curly Wurly. The demise of the Curly Wurly. But the Curly Wurly was...
In all seriousness, they were at least a foot long.
Yeah, I mean, they were like, when you were a kid, they were like that wide, and they were about like a foot long, weren't they?
Yeah.
And there was still only 3p. So.
I'm working the Bazooka.
Oh, yeah. Well, that before.
And we're not going to eat all these, are we?
Well, no, not at this sitting, no. Then you get a whistle. It was like a lipstick. Like a dog's cock.
Yeah, they're made of the same stuff as them, and I don't like them. The drumstick lollies, they're like a hard powder, ain't they?
And you go, like that. And then your mates would go, you gay! No, I'm not, just bad playing. You're not gay. Not there's anything wrong with being gay.
Oh look, there's the candy watch, look. They're not matching.
Candy watch, yeah.
Collar and cuffs.
Well, the thing about this is, if you were like walking home and you were being attacked by some
I think
body...
you have to take it off to whistle, don't you?
Why?
Oh, I don't know. Perhaps not then.
You were being attacked by some member of Pi who used to live in the village. Go and Google Pi, folks. P-I-E. And David Joy. And he... Would you like to blow my whistle?
No.
So you got the candy watch as well.
Don't open it.
But it's the same thing. But it has got the
Watch face.
it's got the watch face and obviously small elastic.
Yeah, I'll have one of them. Popping candy. Came it.
Popping
that was
candy.
actually called Space Dust at the
Yeah.
time, wasn't it? And it was in a packet about 3 times the size of
Yeah,
that.
the packet were massive, and you could it was like lumps of golden. It was like
granulated
Yeah.
sugar to look at,
Yeah.
but it was coloured. But I can remember that getting banned. I can't remember why it got banned.
oh no, some fucking do-gooding twat who just wouldn't like it. somebody's kid who probably just didn't like it, who just fucking went off on one, and the health and safety kicked in, and you can't have that, it's dangerous. Yeah, alright. There are a lot of things dangerous in the bloody 70s.
Can you remember the clackers?
Clackers, yeah. Get the old clackers and you do it. I wonder if you can get them on eBay.
You can, but they've not got the string. They're hard bits of plastic now, so you can't wrap your
So they
knuckles.
can't shatter.
Yeah, because didn't they try and ban conkers as well?
How can you ban conkers? They grow.
Oh no, you know what I mean? Playing conkers. I mean, that was the thing when we were at school. They tried to stop you playing conkers, didn't they? I'm sure nobody wants to see that.
Not fair, then.
No. Oh, she loves that stuff.
Could put it in cakes, couldn't you? I wonder if that'd work.
No, it's just his own, because I think it's just sugar, isn't it?
Yeah, because back in the 70s, you could actually, in my local village, you had like a copper's helmet. You had a copper's helmet, or a witch's hat, or a witch's tit,
Oh,
or
the record, you mean?
yeah, and like the slide would go up for about 60 foot, and around below it was like either tarmac
It was always
tarmac or concrete. Like oh, Philip George has fell off the ladder, fell off the slide again. Where from? The top.
Can you remember how high they were? The
Yeah,
slides?
that's what I just said. Like 60 foot up, weren't they?
Yeah, massive.
They were fucking huge, and then we had like this, the copper's helmet. So it used to go round and round and round and round and round, and like, and so it was just a big, massive roundabout thing. But it used to go up, and you could get like a couple of lads on one side, and you'd rock it, wouldn't you?
Yeah, and I'll tell you what I did like. You know those roundabouts that they had, and you used to get one kid running around with it, and you used to sit on it, but you could get them going that fast that the kids used to fly off on their arse straight across the concrete.
And what you do as well is you play on the swings. You do swing football, wouldn't you? So you'd have 3 or 4 swings, and then you'd like go along the line, and then you'd have like, right, well, if you kick it to there, if you run to there and back, you get like 1 run there, or you could shout safe. I mean, you never got safe because you're just somebody who just fucking kick you. Or you could like kick it over to one side, and if it went behind the swing, you weren't allowed to run. That was you out. Or if you got caught, you were out again. But you play on the copper's helmet, and they'd spin it round and round, and then it'd be like football again.
Rocking horses as well. And
Fucking hell, yeah.
And you'd fall off. If you fell off them, I had a friend who fell off one, and she got a knee underneath it, and as it come back the other way, it crushed her knee.
Yeah. Refreshers, these were good.
Yeah, I still like. Can you still buy refreshers? I think you can, can't you? I know you've got them in that, but I mean generally.
Can you still buy refreshers?
Oh, shut your face.
Right. Sherbets. Your Sherbet Fountains. These were good, but they're not
Not the same now.
not the same because they're in a plastic thing.
Yeah, so much for reducing.
Go on,
packaging.
June, you say it.
Yeah, reducing bloody packaging. They used to be in a paper tube, and half the fun of it was getting rid of all the sherbet before the paper dissolved.
Exactly. And now they've put it in plastic, and you're just defeating the object of saving the world. Single-use plastic.
Yeah, because that's the point. You used to buy the sweets from the sweet shop, didn't you? And they'd be put in a little white bag.
Yeah.
All of it, all these kind of things. You'd buy a quarter of them.
Yeah, you put them in a bag, but now everything's plastic. The packaging has gone absolutely shit in these things. And you oh, look at that.
Oh,
hold on, it's all,
David.
you know, it's.
Well, you're supposed to.
I mean, look at the length of the fucking.
You're supposed to put that in there.
Well, I've got to get it out of there first to get it in there.
Oh dear.
I'll just eat the fucking licorice.
Well, I used to that. Just eat the licorice, then tip the sherbet down.
We've got a thingy about. I do like licorice.
Yeah, as a kid, I didn't though. I never liked licorice as a kid, but as I've got older, I do.
But the licorice was thicker, the licorice was longer. What am I doing now?
Yeah, and the licorice was firmer, wasn't it? So you could actually dip it into the bottom of the...
But now that's something else that's been ruined, and I don't know.
Because you had them other things. Oh yeah. They were a bit of a...
And then you would tip it down here.
And make you cough. So you'd cough and you'd have a big cloud of... big cloud of sherbet.
Big cloud of sherbet.
And
Brilliant.
And in the 70s, you knew you'd have sweets, didn't you? Because you'd be sticking up.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Everything you were Have you had all that?
No.
I'm going to have some.
You have some. Don't snort it. It is nice, isn't it? And then you got these, the double dip.
I never liked them.
They are.
But you used to get a sherbet dip up, and it had the lollipop in it.
Yeah.
It was a paper
Oh
bag.
yeah.
It had a little red lollipop in it, and I preferred them.
Yeah. I don't know if that's the car keep. But these, you have to cut along the top when
But
you
I remember having them, and I didn't like the stick thing.
You got a trick with the thingy back.
No, you've made a mess.
Just give us a
You
towel.
ain't really sticky, don't you?
It's not the stickiness. I've got the bloody table all wet. So in here, you get a swizzle,
Broken.
broken swizzle stick. Pass me a tea towel. Thank you.
Getting on my nerves.
Yeah. So you got the swizzle stick. And the idea is you dip it in the sherbet. You got two flavours, orange and cherry. Not my cherry?
No, like I said, I didn't like them.
Yeah.
I can't believe they're still making those candy necklaces. Because if a kid got that caught
Yeah.
down something,
Yeah, the elastic would break.
it would be breaking our day. So I cut them off.
So that's alright.
Can you bang the sherbet, please?
Okay.
Just bang it on the table. Thank you.
Now, you can have a packet of Vajazzles. Now these are is Wonder's scissors. These are little bits of chocolate with hundreds and thousands on.
Oh, what's that one? Is that fluff off your finger?
Yeah, I've got it all over me. My finger's sticking up, isn't it?
I'll put you some wipes there, look. Yeah,
So,
I still don't like them.
right, because these remind me of dog chocolate.
Yeah, I was going to say it's cheap chocolate.
Yeah.
No Tweedle, you can't have any. You've got the usual refreshers and that.
Blackjacks. Fucking love
And I'll tell
blackjacks.
you what else, can you remember when we were kids, if you were going on holiday, you always, Mum and Dad always got a tin of travel sweets.
Oh, travel sweets, yeah.
In the tin.
Yeah. I wonder how many travel sweets tins are knocking around.
Well, you can still buy
I know you
travel
can, but from the 70s.
I don't know.
Because somebody used to have one in the Maxi or the Allegro.
And can you also remember,
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know whether you did because you didn't go away much, did you? But when I was a kid, you didn't have wet wipes and stuff like that. So my mum used to have
Flannel in a bag.
Flannel in a bag, in like so you could wipe your sticky hands.
Yeah. Oh, it's nice. These
What were that?
blackjacks.
Yeah, I don't like them either. Love art.
Go on then, do a little love art. See what you're going to tell me.
Yeah, these have gone a bit.
You used to take them to school, didn't you? You used to have to say it was the girl or the boy who you allegedly fancied.
Yeah, they don't put out on it now. Oh, it's love.
It must be.
It's insanity. Miss you.
Piss Kiss flaps.
Parma violets.
See, I'm not a fan of Parma violets.
No. I remember when I was a kid, used to buy these again by the quarter, and for some reason we'd got half a pound and nobody liked them, so I fed them to the family dog. The old lot.
How was the dog?
She was fine.
Yeah.
She loved it.
Fucking buzzing off her tits. What we got here? White mice. No.
No.
Why?
Oh no.
What do you mean, no?
It's actually
Why?
I don't know. I don't know if I've been sick on them or something in the past, but I don't like them.
Now they're not the white mice that I know.
That's not it. They were the little.
They were like little white mice, weren't
tiny, yeah.
But this isn't.
It's not the same.
No. It's a Milky Bar kit.
No, I don't like it.
What do you mean you don't like it?
I don't like it.
Why didn't you tell me you didn't like it? Right, let's go through these and that one, and then we'll knock it. Oh, look. Money in a bag. 2p piece. It hasn't got the Queen's head on it. Do you think they're waiting for her to die? We won't print any in case she's dead.
Oh, that's the old 5p. Look at the size of that. Can you remember when we were about that
Yeah,
size?
the old 5p's. They were that big and all, weren't they?
Yeah.
Right, so what we got here is shrimps.
Smaller again.
Smaller shrimps. The shrimps are actual fucking shrimp size. They used to be a prawn size.
They were massive, weren't they?
Yeah.
And the foam bananas.
Yeah.
Well, they were foam bananas were at least double that size, weren't
Yeah.
they? What are they?
I'm not sure. I think that's. I bet it's bubblegum. I bet it's bubblegum and it's got a hole in it. When they called golf balls.
It looks like a golf ball. Don't bite it, your teeth will break.
There you go. I was right.
Why's it got a hole in it?
I don't know. I suppose it's like a polo, isn't it?
Oh, I used to love polos.
Texan bars.
Texan bar, yeah, they were like a nugget kind of thing,
Yeah.
weren't they?
Texan bars were fucking brilliant. And I think they bought them.
They were a Texan bar.
Hold on, let's have a look, see what I've got on here.
Was it Tropicana, that thing that was coconut?
Club Tropicana drinks free. Right.
No, Cabana.
Funky cold banana. Right. Picnic bar, Mars, Opal fruits, bound to make your mouth water, Bounty, Twix, Turkish Delight, Love Hearts, Polo, Drifter.
Oh, I wouldn't have thought that was the 70s. I thought that was more recent. Oh, Spangles.
Walk like an Egyptian.
Yeah.
Kit Kat in paper and foil. Smarties, Super Mousse, Caramello, Milky Way, Fruit and Nut Log, that's just a turd. Rolo, Caramac,
Yeah,
Phase Milk Chocolate, 5 scented. I think where you got 5 pieces of Phase. Can't keep chewing that. Cheers, lover.
What is it? We're a bit like chewing a rubber.
Yeah, I wouldn't know. Fry's chocolate is where you can either have the dark chocolate or the creamy minty one, can't you? But they used to do one with different flavours.
Fruits in, yeah.
Yeah, that were really good. A mint crunchy. Peppermint crunchy. Why don't they bring that back? That'd be a killer. Spangles, there were the 2 lots of Spangles here.
Yeah, we were talking about the dipped flakes. I can't remember the dipped flakes.
I can remember the dip flakes because
So what was it? Was it just like a ripple?
it was like a ripple, pretty
Bigger.
much. But yeah, there was also what's that one? A plain flake, which was only 5p. 5p, folks. 5p
that
back
was
in.
another thing that was actually in paper, wasn't it? It wasn't.
Yeah, It was all paper,
wrap.
everything. It's like Greta's going there, oh, you've ruined my childhood, you've ruined my fucking childhood. No, because we used to buy sweets in bags. We used to buy in bottles, glass bottles and cans.
Yeah.
That used to get recycled. You could recycle glass, but nowadays it's all in single-use fucking plastic.
Yeah, and also the milk bottles. Obviously, you had milk bottles, but if you bought milk from the supermarket, it was in a cardboard carton, wasn't it?
Yeah, you used to have to. What could that have been reused? Because it would have had that film on it, wouldn't it?
I don't know.
So what we got here then, sexy?
Don't know. It's Mentos.
Mentos.
And now these were the sort of sweets your mum and dad thought while you were eating that other stuff. This is the sort of stuff they liked.
Oh, blackcurrant and licorice.
Yeah, mine and ginger.
Granny Dora. With Granny Dora used to have loads of these. She used to have a...
And they've got my other personal favourite.
Oh yeah, the mint ones.
No, chocolate lime.
Chocolate limes, that's it. My grandma used to have a biscuit barrel. We had the biscuit barrel with the shields round it, but she used to keep her sweets in it. And it's, David, if you want a sweet, have a sweet. And she always used to have these kind of things, these
As kids.
boiled sweets and stuff. It was fucking brilliant.
As kids, we had this sort of stuff.
But back in the day, they were smaller, weren't they?
Yeah, well, they're actually drumstick lollipops, weren't they? I think we've got one in here. They were like that.
Got the fruit salads.
They're smaller as well.
Yeah. These are probably more dangerous for kids because they could probably choke on them more. Snap and crackle.
Can't remember that one.
Chewy bar with a burst of flavour.
What's that? Licorice toffee.
Licorice toffee.
That looks like a precursor to the Werther's, that.
It does, doesn't it? Where Grandad used to get you to come and sit on his knee.
That's is that a barley sugar?
That's a barley sugar, yeah. That's another one my granny used to have.
Oh, what's it? These are chews.
Puds.
Yeah. Apple pie and custard. What's that? Is that lemon meringue?
Yeah. What's that one?
Stick a toffee pudding. We'll have one of them each night, so having a pudding.
Yeah. We used to have there's something there called rumba.
I kind of remember that.
Aztec. Tutti mints. They were little squid.
Can you remember Fruity Tooties or Tutti Fruities? Tutti Fruities, jelly tots.
Well, they're them. Only mints. You get them in green and white. You get a fucking hell. You get a spearmint and a peppermint in the same packet.
Do you know what though? Just chewing some of these toffees and that. Adults didn't actually chew toffees, did they? They used to suck them. And eating these, I can understand why.
Yeah.
Because once your teeth are knackered.
Yeah. Tutti Mints, Texans, Candy Crunch. But then you would have, I mean, we've got ones here with Rupert the Bear and Mr. Men on, and Rhubarb, na 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 na, on the packets to encourage children to buy them. But now I think they've knocked that all on the head, haven't they? I don't think you can actually. Nowadays, it's more about footballers getting paid a large amount of money to advertise.
Cartoon characters. Well,
Yeah.
I don't know though.
Yeah.
Oh, the Trudy wants a cigarette. Oh, sorry, a candy stick. No, he doesn't. He's sniffing it. Yeah, and you have to remember kids using the what do you call them? Tic Tac boxes and pretending.
Yeah, the Tic Tac boxes with the lighters, weren't they? Because kids wanted to be grown up, but nowadays kids are grown up, or they're just treated as adults, and they don't have a childhood.
But when we were kids,
We were kids.
everybody smoked, didn't they? Can you remember sitting in your mum and dad's car? They'd be
Yeah.
smoking in the front. and the car would be just a fog of cigarette smoke. They'd open the windows and
it'd be like fucking disco.
The lights would be running, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
You couldn't breathe, you were choking.
Unfortunately, my mum and dad never smoked. So I never had that luxury of second-hand smoke.
My mum and dad did.
Yeah.
Oh, they used to open the window and shut the fag end down, and you'd fly back in and burn your light.
Yeah, well, it'd burn a hole in the seat at the back, wouldn't it? I can remember once we went out with Ferg, some lad I used to know, and he used to work at a garage in East Leek anyway. He used to come home with the cars, and we went out one night, and we were having a fag. I think it might have been Ferg. He put the fag out the window and it did blow back in on the back seat, and it weren't his car or anything, it was some customer's car. Oh, fucking life, innit? Oh, fucking brilliant, weren't it?
Reminiscing.
Yeah, it is good.
You know what? I think we do these videos for ourselves more than anybody else.
Yeah, it's like you remember, like coming home from your grandma's on a Sunday night. We always used to go over to my grandma's, and we'd come home and we lived in a proper 70s house. You like, no.
Was yours, wasn't it?
It was ours. Yeah, I did actually buy some in the end, and it had got no double glazing, no central heating, cold as fuck. End row of 6 houses. It was a terraced house, but it weren't like a Coronation Street terraced house.
It was a modern terrace.
It was a modern terrace. And like you get him back in about 7 o'clock after you'd just finished watching Antiques Roadshow or something on the telly around my grandma's, and you'd fly back home and burst in, and it was like freezing in the middle of winter. Yeah. So quick, get the fire on. My mum would go in the kitchen and put all the fucking hob
gas ring on.
Yeah, get the gas ring going, and it's run upstairs, put the hot water on, so that the kids can have a bath for school the next day. Sunday night bath night.
Yeah, because you only had one bath a week.
Yeah, you only had one bath a week as such, unless you'd been playing football and got shit up. And then it was like, put the paraffin heater on in my sister's bedroom, Calagas on in my room, and me Calagas in my mum and dad's room, to try and get everything all warm and ready. It's just,
and then by the time the morning come, everywhere was filled with condensation.
Yeah, condensation, and like, because obviously, well, what would happen is, we'd come in, my mum would have the fucking back door open so the dog could go running in and out, and all the heat that we were generating was going straight out the back door, polluting the atmosphere. So yeah, but it's really funny because like we're sitting there in a house that's got no central heating, no double glazing. It's cold house. It was a new house, you know. It was only built in like 19. Yeah, it was only built in '68. And we've got a brand new fucking. My dad's got a brand new Escort Sports sitting on the fucking drive while we're all fucking freezing in the house, trying to get warm on cups of tea and fucking hot milk. You know, we even have the old toaster going, because obviously you got the 4 rings, haven't you?
Yeah, so you'd have the grill on.
You'd have the grill on as well, so that would try to pump out heat.
In fact, we did that when we were on holiday, didn't we?
Yeah, we did the other week. Yeah. But also, it's like you get into bed and it's freezing cold, so you've got 2 hot water bottles, one for your chest or your back of your head, and then you've got one for your feet, because your feet are always cold. And then you've got like 60 bed sheets on your fucking bed to try and keep you warm.
The candlewick bedspread.
Candlewick bedspreads, yeah.
Candlewick bedspreads and the candy stripe sheets.
Candy shite sheets, they were fucking... Candy shite sheets. They were fucking brilliant. And it's like, there were that many beds and sheets and stuff and duvets. Like, you got into bed and your mum would tuck you in. It's like, I can't fucking move. I'm weighed down by bed sheets and
yeah, I can remember that was my job to make the beds, and I hated it when you got sheets and blankets and candlewick bedspread.
Candlewick green, see, there's another thing.
So I've enjoyed that.
Yeah, so there you go, folks. If you go onto the eBay or the Amazon or whatever it is that...
what they're called, just Retro Sweets Classics Mega Gift Box.
Oh no, this is going to be another one that's going to wreck me fucking teeth.
Yeah, I won't bother.
Hold on, it's got Snap, Crackle and Pop. No, Snap and Crackle. What the fuck's that? Oh, I've got
toasty.
Yeah, baby.
Oh,
I think the only snap and the crackle is the snapping of your teeth and the crackling of your fucking jaws.
It used to be soft, didn't they? They weren't hard. I bet all them.
Let's have a quick look in there before we go.
To be fair, I'm not sure they're actually retro sweets as I remember them, but you've got to remember that retro sweets could be the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot that's missing from there. Oh!
Fried eggs. Girl with small tits. To be fair, that snap, crackle and... So you got fried eggs, cola bottles. Now cola bottles were fucking massive in the day.
Yeah, they weren't coated in sugar. They weren't coated in sugar. They were just, yeah. They were bigger and they weren't coated in sugar. They were more the same sort of texture as the fried egg.
Can you remember the mushrooms?
Coconut mushrooms.
Coconut mushrooms, they were good.
Oh, and can you remember the, what were they called? Licorice sticks, where it was like a bit of wood and you're supposed to chew
Oh yeah,
it?
you used to chew the wood.
Licorice wood.
And it would clean your teeth as well, wouldn't it?
Something like that, yeah.
Milk bottles. Pink and white milk bottles, June.
Yeah, I like milk bottles. Oh no! I like the white ones. White milk bottles. Yeah, I've got them.
Come on, fuck. More shrimps. Right, folks, so I hope you enjoyed this little trip down memory lane with these sweets and how we used to live in our lives. Have you enjoyed it, Junie, baby?
Yeah, by the way, like that.
Yeah, you like these kind of videos, don't you? Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Please put below your sweets, please put below your memories, and I'll come back and do some more of this 70s stuff, 70s, 80s stuff if you want me to, if you want us to, because we quite enjoy them and I hope it gives happy memories back to you too. All right, folks, laters.